Have you ever wondered how computers recognize faces, translate languages, or drive cars? The secret lies in something called artificial neural networks, or ANNs, inspired by the neurons in our brain. Welcome to this introduction to artificial neural networks. From powering self-driving cars to filtering spam emails and even supporting medical diagnostics, ANNs are shaping the world around us. Let's take a closer look at how they work and why they matter. To understand artificial neural networks, we first need to look at their biological inspiration. The human brain is an incredibly complex system containing about 86 billion neurons. These neurons are linked by synapses that transmit electrical signals, allowing us to think, learn, and make decisions. Artificial neural networks are inspired by this system. They mimic the brain by creating digital neurons and connecting them in layers to process information, just like our brain does. This idea dates back to 1943 with the introduction of the McCulloch-Pitts neuron, the very first artificial model of a neuron. Let's dive into the basic structure of an artificial neuron. Just like a biological neuron, an artificial neuron receives inputs. These are the signals coming from other neurons or data sources. Each input has a weight, which represents how important or strong that input is. There's also a bias which helps adjust the activation threshold, like a fine-tuning knob. Then comes the activation function. This part decides whether the neuron should be activated or not, essentially if it should pass the information forward. Think of it like a relay race. Each neuron is a runner, passing the baton, that is, the data, to the next neuron in line. Together, these components allow artificial neurons to process inputs and make decisions just like neurons in the brain, but mathematically. Here's a quick look at the layers in an artificial neural network, or ANN. The input layer takes in the original data. The hidden layers process and transform this data through neurons. The output layer gives the final prediction or result. Deep learning involves many hidden layers, allowing the network to handle complex tasks. Imagine where neural networks take us. From driving cars to recognizing faces and translating languages, neural networks are shaping our world. They power automation, sharpen decision-making, and unlock new possibilities across industries. As we train smarter models, the future of AI becomes not just powerful, but profoundly human-centric. In a neural network, connections link neurons and pass signals. Each connection has a weight, which is a number that shows how important the input is. During training, these weights change to make the network more accurate. Higher weights mean stronger influence on the output, just like giving more weight to important opinions when making a decision. That's how neural networks learn. In forward propagation, input data moves through each neuron layer in order. Each neuron processes the data using weighted sums and activation functions. The final layer gives a prediction based on all that processing, like water flowing through pipes, making a decision at every junction. Activation functions help neural networks learn complex nonlinear patterns. ReLU is fast and only activates for positive values. Sigmoid maps outputs between 0 and 1, great for probabilities. TANH ranges from 1 to 1 and helps center the data. Think of them like filters, deciding if a movie is liked or disliked based on your preferences. The loss function tells us how far off our predictions are from the actual results. Common examples are mean squared error and cross entropy. The goal? Minimize that loss to make the neural network smarter with every step. Backpropagation adjusts weights by tracing errors backward through the network. Gradient descent uses these errors to tweak weights and lower the loss. The learning rate decides how big each tweak should be. Let's explain what backpropagation is. Imagine learning to throw a basketball into a hoop. At first, you throw the ball. This is like the forward pass in a neural network. You watch where the ball lands. That's your loss calculation, the measure of how far you missed the target. Then, you think about what went wrong. Was the throw too short? Was it off to the side? This reflection is like the backward pass, where the network figures out the error. Finally, you adjust your technique. Maybe you throw harder or aim a little higher and try again. That's the weight update step. Just like becoming a better basketball shooter with practice, backpropagation helps a neural network learn from its mistakes and get closer to perfect performance with each training step. And what about gradient descent? Well, imagine you're walking down a foggy hill trying to find the lowest point, the valley. You can't see very far ahead. So you carefully feel the slope under your feet and take small deliberate steps downhill. Each step you take helps you get closer to the bottom. Gradient descent works the same way for a neural network. It's the main strategy that helps the model learn. Just like finding the bottom of the hill, it leads the network to the best possible performance step by step. Types of artificial neural networks are feed-forward networks, which are the simplest. Data moves in just one direction. Convolutional networks shine with images and spatial data. Recurrent networks handle sequences, like language or time series. Each type fits a different kind of AI task. For example, let's explain what feed-forward neural networks are. Imagine a factory assembly line where a product moves from one station to the next without ever going backward. Each station or layer takes the product or the data, works on it by applying transformations, and passes it forward to the next station. Feed-forward neural networks are the foundations of deep learning. They are simple yet powerful models that pass information one way through layers to make predictions. Convolutional neural networks, or CNNs, are neural networks that use filters to automatically extract spatial features from data like images for tasks such as classification. Recurrent neural networks, RNNs, are neural networks designed to process sequential data by using loops to retain information from previous steps for tasks like language modeling or time series prediction. Today we explored how artificial neural networks work, not just through formulas, but through simple, real-world ideas. Just like athletes, hikers, or factory workers, neural networks learn through experience, make adjustments, and build results layer by layer. ANNs may seem complex at first, but at their core, they follow the same simple principles we use every day to learn, improve, and succeed.